Alright, let's see if the stream is working. Yesterday my mic started fucking up and it didn't work. I have no idea why. Um, let's see here. Let's see if it's showing up on the... You are live! Yes! It's working. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another one of these things. Let's close out these. I've decided that I would come out here and I would do another one of these YouTube live streams, because I said yesterday that I was going to be doing a live stream every single day, and you know, what better time than now, because I've been doing them at nighttime, right? I've been doing them usually before the day ends, but I feel like because I'm gonna have so much on my plate today that it's better just to like get it done now versus waiting until later. I didn't think I was going to be able to live stream today because my internet was just completely broke. Something had happened where like the internet had just full sail stopped. I don't know exactly what it was, but for some reason I guess Spectrum or the internet service in Maine in general just like will just stop working for no reason. But the internet had been out for like a full day. Last night the power went out for the majority of the night, and so I wasn't able to like do anything. I've just been sort of waiting around for the internet to come back on, and part of that process was going out and using the internet at the laundromat, which I hated doing because I had to walk out in the cold. And then eventually it did come back on, but last night it was a nightmare because I had to sit there and just wait. This morning I was a bit better because I had Madoka Magica on my computer and I watched 3 episodes of that, but you know, it's good to have yourself stocked up with things to do in case a power outage happens or an internet outage happens, because when you spend so much time on the internet, that the internet is like your main thing, it's your main source of joy, it ends up just eventually, you know, being a problem, because if that internet were to go out, you end up just being, you know, fucked. So I'm glad I was able to find something else, but oh god. Last night I recorded a weird vlog about the power going out where I was frustrated. I was really frustrated that the power was out. But now it's back on. And I have to wear a coat inside of the house because the heating in this place is so bad that it actually requires me to wear a coat. I don't entirely know why the heating here doesn't seem to ever work, but it just does that. it just stays cold all the time. The shower is the same way. Like I've been wanting to take a shower, but I haven't been able to take one for the last like week since I got out of the mental hospital. Ever since I got out, the water has just been so cold here. I don't know why. Like, I try to turn the thing on, and it's just so cold. It's too cold. I can't have it. I'm not going to take a shower when it is literally freezing, you know? Is there a window capture feature? Yes, there is. Live chats. So I can put the chat over here at the side of the screen, can I? I don't wanna like engorge the entire screen with the chat. Okay, that seems like it works. Now I can play Hotline Miami, can't I? Well, no, I can't play Hotline Miami because then you can't see the fucking game. Maybe this is like the correct size. Outlaw tests streaming software live on air. But yeah, that's where I've been at. I've just been like desperately trying to find things to do in this time, and also getting ready for the move, because that's another thing. I'm gonna have to move to Nevada. I just got here to Maine. Let me show you a fucking map. Give me a sec. I'm gonna show you a map of the United States, all right? Prepare to have your eyes blown. Map of the United States. Okay. If you look on the map here, I am all the way up here at the ME, right? Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's zooming in a bit too much. I'm right here, Maine. Specifically the part of Maine that I'm in, get out of here, fucking Steam. Specifically the part of Maine that I'm in is the northern portion right here, right around New Brunswick, right there. And I would be traveling from this place, Maine, all the way over here, Nevada. That is on opposite side of the countries, buddy. Maine is like all the way over there. Nevada's all the way over here. It's basically complete opposite sides. Why would I do this? I'm not entirely sure. It's cold. You know, there's services out there to get housing. It's cowboy country. You know, the season's in cowboy country. Everybody loves that. You know, it's just on a whim. Whatever. Who cares? That's where I'm going. I'm going all the way from Maine, all the way out west. I mean, it's good for experience in a sense, because when you spend so much time in one place, you end up just wanting to go to all of the other places. Like, I spent the majority of my life in Tennessee. So after Tennessee, I end up wanting to go everywhere else in the world and in the country. And so, you know, I go up north and I get the northerner experience. I spent some time in, you know, New York, not very long. I spent some time in Maine. I got basically the full southerner experience, because I went to Virginia, and I've been to Kentucky, and I've been to Tennessee, and I've been to Missouri as well for a good portion of time. I got the Midwest experience because I went to Oklahoma. And now I'm going to get the West experience by going to Nevada. So, like, this is more of the United States than most people would see in their entire lifetime. And I'm seeing it all in 1 year, only a few months away from each other. But this was the traveling I always wanted. This was the lifestyle I always wanted, was just to flippantly travel all about the United States, though hopefully Nevada is the last stop, because as much as I love traveling around, I would like to plant my feet firmly in the ground in one place, because I just got healthcare here in Maine. Literally just got healthcare. So after that, after just having received healthcare, the idea of having to go all the way to somewhere else is not the most appealing, but at the same time, it's just so exciting that you end up wanting to do it, right? The fact that I'm going all the way to this new unscathed land after spending so much time in one place is, you know, kind of fun. It's kind of cool. Let's look at cities. What is Carlin City? What's this place like? Ooh, this place looks cool. It's a small city located near Mississippi. I'm going to look at images of this place. Carlin, Nevada. The places that I've liked the most out of the ones that I've seen in Nevada is usually northern Nevada, just because there's no one fucking up there. Like, look at this. This looks like a fucking tundra, you know? Like, there's just no one up there. That's the great thing about it, is that when you get to the dry, barren place where no other people live, that's the... This looks a bit too dry and barren. It's like no one lives there. Oh, geez. When they say small, they really do mean it, don't they? Maybe this might be smaller than where I reside currently. Oh geez. But you know, the traveling hikikomori, while they do isolate entirely, I believe that isolation can mean different things in different places. Like, in Maine, isolation is characterized by a lot of snow. In Nevada, isolation is characterized by wanting to stay the fuck away from the heat. So, I think different climates, even though you stay inside of your house, still do affect how you view the world. Holy fuck, look at this! The image isn't very high res, but those mountains look so cool, my dude. This is cool, you know, Hispanic style houses. You got the tiny casinos there. But this is nice. Oh wow, that's pretty. Out west is beautiful. Out west is really beautiful. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh my god. See, this is what I do most of the time. I just Google image search different places in the United States or different places around the world, and I start looking at pictures of them, just because it's fun to me. Let me restore the chat, because there might be somebody in the chat. Nobody in the chat. Okay. Usually when I do live streams at night, there's much more people because I have a bit of a foreign audience. So the time that it would be over there usually ends up being the time in which, you know, they're awake. But the time over here is like when people aren't awake. And then I have a lot of hikikomori in my audience, and us hikikomori, we tend to stay awake at the nighttime. So a lot of my views on my live streams come from doing them late at night, but it's rare that I would actually, you know, do it in the daytime. Elko, Nevada looks like a great place. What's rent like here? That's what I want to know. Elko, Nevada, apartments. Let's look at apartments. Let's see Zillow. What does Zillow have to say about Elko, Nevada? Oh wow, that's not that bad. 2 beds, 1 bath for $699. Oh geez. I mean, Zillow's not the best place to be looking for apartments. Usually when you look for an apartment, what you want to do is actually go to the city itself and look at the classifieds. Because a lot of the time, the stuff that's in the classifieds isn't going to be put online. Is there only 1 image? Either way, this looks like a great place. Cats, small dogs. What's the deposit look like? Deposit is $6.99. This is a nice, yeah. This is a nice. I just like the way that the wood looks and shit. But it says there's 6 photos. They're just not loading up. But I like the way that Elko looks. Elko's cool. This is a good aesthetic. Turilla. I like how as soon as I begin getting a place, I end up having to move again, and I have to sit here and do the research about all the places to go. Ugh, God. What a terrible fate. I don't like using Turilla. Turilla's usually bad. I think this is actually the house that I was... Yep, this is the house I was just looking at. This is nice, isn't it? This is cool. Crime, lowest crime relative to the rest of Elko County. Schools, community. Yeah! This is cool. This is a cool house. I like this place. Let me read the Wikipedia on this county. You're getting the true outlaw experience right now. This is just what I do all the time, as I look at places to live. Like, have you ever heard of the term window shopping? It's like when you start going to go shop places, but you don't actually buy anything. I constantly do that with places to live. even though I do heavily enjoy the place in which I actually do reside, and I partake in many of the fruits of that, but like, I don't know, looking at what other places are like is just so fun. Especially when you spend so much time isolated that, like, I only go outside, you know, at maximum like 16 times a month. So it's rare that I actually do leave the house. So when I look and I see other people's places of residence, it's cool. Interstate 80. Wow, this is. I like how the grass looks and everything. It looks very barren and dry. Airco Regional Airport. This is fucking cool. This is where I want to move to. This is, yeah, yeah. Am I done live streaming? I didn't actually have a thing to talk about with the live stream other than the fact that I was going to move. Like, that's literally all I have to talk about. It's cold in here. I don't like it because I have to wear this coat, like I said, just because it gets so cold. This move to Nevada is going to be at least a little bit better because I won't have to worry about the horrifying cold conditions that I'm currently under, which honestly are not so bad because I like the cold and I like the snow as an aesthetic, but when it's in your house all the time and the heating is just bad in your house, that gets annoying over time. You don't like having to bundle up every single day just to avoid the cold. So that was today's live stream. I'll try to edit more of the audiobook for Hikikomori Adolescence Without End, which is the big project that I'm currently working on, actually getting that audiobook done, because I don't think another audiobook of it exists. So I'm trying to do my own audiobook of it. So hopefully that'll come out one of these days. I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow, and for another live stream.